Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I got another quick video for you. Well, it's not a quick one, but it's another video. I've been trying to do this mod for a little while. We finally got all the parts that we needed. I did this mod already, but we're gonna do it on that beautiful red Accord. So anyway, we're gonna do the power folding mirror installation, and we're gonna do the turn signal mod at the same time. We're gonna first disassemble the doors, and then we're gonna show you all the process. All right. Also guys, a lot of you guys who watch my channel have not subscribed. Boop, 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 boop. Hit the subscribe button down below, put the notification bell on so you don't miss any of my video. Again, thank you for getting me to 10,000k sub. Appreciate it. Love that you guys are watching my video. Thank you again. Anyway, let's proceed with the video. Let's go. As you guys seen me taking out those door panel out multiple times, so we're just gonna speed through this part, the two doors, and then we're gonna start the process. All right, so I'm gonna fast forward this. So guys, the first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna take out the mirror like always. White piece, you put your trim removal tool under the white piece and then you twist. Okay, that's it. Okay, and then this guy the same way, there's a little clip. Lift the clip, pull the cable out, pull the heated mirror cable. Okay, so there's a couple clips. I'm trying to show them to you real quick. Same, one clip here, one clip there, and where's the other one? There's one down here too we gotta take out. But we're gonna start with this. You push it out and then you're trying to maneuver the cap out. Okay, while you got these in there, you're trying to find a little opening, trying to push your tool underneath it here. Okay, good. All right, guys. All right, now we got to maneuver out here. It's always hard to get this part here, guys. This one is a really hard one, but you need a long screwdriver. Once you get this one out, then you can maneuver from here. Then grab your, careful. It's almost out. There we go. Nice. Didn't break a clip. Nice. All right, guys. A lot of practice. Next, guys, to take this bottom cover off, it's easier to take this part off where the mirror get attached to. So there's a very tiny hole here. There you go. Just pop this off. There we go. All right, guys, we got to pop this cover off. There's a little clip right here. Once you lift this clip, there's another clip right here. You got to push down to pull out. And there's a big one. I may have to do the big one first because that's what holds everything. Okay. Now we do the bottom one here. All right, guys. Okay. Now, guys, we take everything out here. So the motor and the cover. Yeah. Now guys, we can take out the middle cover and take all the cables off. Alrighty guys, now we can Take out the motor, put it to the side. Now we got to take these out. Okay guys, I got it. Now we gotta depen this guy. All right, I got one of them, guys. So you gotta put the thing on the top. Another picture. Make sure I put these things back the way they're supposed to go. Work with me. There we go. All right guys, now we got all of them out. Now we can feed the cables out through this hole. Okay guys, for the mod that we're doing, this is the OEM version, okay? So let me show you the one we had to buy. This is also OEM. We bought it directly from Honda. I don't know if you can really see the big difference in them. It's just that the shape is a little different. This is the brand new one, and the biggest thing is it has opening here and more opening over there for the turn signal mirror to sit in, where the other one looks like it does, but it does not. See, it doesn't have the cutoff right here, and there's not that little opening here, so it's a little different. I'll put everything in the description down below, but if you guys are interested, this is the part number. This part comes with the middle piece. I mean, they were not expensive, they were fairly cheap. I think for the whole thing, for the left and the right, I think I paid less than $100. And this one, guys, you see, has the opening here, where the other one, let me show you real quick, there's no opening over here, where here you have the opening to put the turn signal. All right guys, let's go. All right guys, so now what we have to do, I have the brand new motor from the kit that I ordered. You guys can get the kit from me, and if you're not interested to buy it from me, you could find that online anywhere. But if you want to buy it from me, message me in the comment down below, I'll respond. So what we're gonna do now is literally feed the cables back to the motor, going up this way. Okay, now the power folding mirror cable, we feed it the other way. All right. Okay, next thing we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna do the those cables. I mean those connectors. I'm holding it like that. Double dot goes like this, I think. All right. And the other one goes right next to it. Okay, done. Okay, now we gotta straight these pins back up. Okay, that's one. With the white and blue goes right here. Then white. Then yellow. Boom, done. That was quick, guys. I like that. All right guys, I got all the cables ready, everything is through. So now what I have to do, I put this at an angle like this. Okay, we got that one in, guys. So now we can connect the motor. Only goes in one way. Now maneuver it out so it can sit properly, right? Now we can put the screw that hold the motor. Right now we got 3 more that hold the whole shebang together. Alrighty guys, so now guys, this is the turn signal mirror. I gotta make a connector. So this is the connector that I bought that connects perfectly right in here. Here we go. So I just got to get some wires and make the connector, and I'll come back. All right guys, I found 2 white and black cables. So what we're going to do, we're going to make our own connector like the last one. So I bought all the connectors as well. All right, 2 cables done. This is done, so we'll verify the colors later on. But let me see, there's no negative or positive in there. Okay, doesn't matter. Boom, there you go guys. I'm gonna put a little bit of tape over here to cover this cable. All right guys, my cable is ready, connected. You see the connector? Oh, push this back a little. All right, ready. So now let's hope this thing fits in here. It should, it's big enough. All right, it's just good because we got to push the cable out this way. All right guys, so we're just gonna line this guy up. Where are you? Wait. Okay. All right, I think we need 2 screws. I should have 2 screws to put this guy on, guys. Hold on a second. Okay guys, now let's put 2 screws to hold it. All right, the light is on guys. Look good, right? Haha, look good. Now I'm just pushing the cables through here because they gotta come through the door, and push the power folding cable. Okay, now all the cables are ready guys. You see, it looks good. Before we go any further, I gotta get the new bottom cover. Part number should be right here. I'll put everything in the description again guys. Okay, so the bottom cover goes on like this at an angle. Just gotta line the bottom cover on. Should be fairly easy. Should clip in really easy as well. Okay. Now we gotta clip this big guy on too. So you put the bottom cover on, you gotta put the screw that hold the motor. You cannot use the OEM screws. So we gotta use the 3 screws that come with the kit, okay? All right guys, I put the cover back in. So I don't think I'm gonna go back in anymore. The only thing we're not gonna put back is this, okay? Just so we make sure everything is all good. Run the cables through this hole here. Okay, now we can put the rubber back in place. All right guys, we got this guy ready to go. Nice, right? I'm gonna put the mirror back in as well. All right guys, it's ready. Let's go put it in the car. All right guys, let's put the mirror back into the door. We're not going back in here anymore. All right guys, the mirror is back in, so now the next thing we actually got to do is tackle the other mirror. Okay, next mirror, the process is the same. Okay. All right guys, I got the mirror out. You just got to disconnect these 2 things like always. So now we do the same process again. All right. There we go. All right, guys, got the back cover off. Now we can take this guy off too. Find a little opening. Pop this guy off. 3 screws. Okay, guys, now we need to take this bottom cover off. So first one is this big guy here. Okay, and there's another one down here. We gotta lift this here. All right, got it. All right, guys, now we got 3 that hold this and 4 that hold the motor. Let's take them out. All right.
And mouse is available if you need it.
All right, guys, I took out the motor. Put it to the side. Now, first thing we're gonna do. All right, guys, now we're gonna deepen these the disconnector first. All right, I got this connector out. Let's go to the next one. Okay, I got one. All right, I got them, guys. They're both out. Now we can finally take this guy off. Right, and then we gotta fold this guy up to make it easier to come out. I mean to go through. All right, I got it out, guys. Now we get the new motor. So the new motor, everything goes the opposite way. Okay, now the folding mirror goes the other way too. Alrighty. Next, guys, we gotta put these connector back in. Let's straighten the pins out. Okay, let me grab my picture, double check it. Holding it like this. First one is yellow, black by itself, green, black and blue. All right. The other connector, I'm holding it like this. Double one goes here. Okay. Yeah, that's right. And then this one goes right here. Boom. All right, guys, moving on. Gonna line this guy up first at an angle like this. And just line everything up. Yeah, looks good. The connector in here. All right, now we connect it. Then we're trying to put the motor back in. All right, now we put the screws again. All right guys, that's connected. Let's route this cable here. I'm just making my own connectors again, guys, that's all. All right guys, cable done. Yep. All right guys, connector's done, you see. So now all I'm gonna do, put a little bit of tape on top of that.
Cautious.
Yeah. All right guys, connector ready. Now we take the sequential turn. We're gonna connect it. Boom, done. Okay. So now we're going to install it. All right, now we put 2 screws that I have, screws like this, to hold the turn signal. You may have to buy 2 screws for that, guys. All right, guys. Now we can run this wire through the motor. Okay, there you go. Right, good looking. Now we're gonna pop this off a little, guys, and we're gonna feed these 2 cables in here. All right guys, now we can put the bottom cover on. We just lined it up. Make sure everything fits the way it's supposed to. It should easily clip in. Way too easy. Way too easy. And then this big guy got to clip in too. Okay, make sure this one is clipped. As you can see, I just put the screws that hold the motor together. Now we're gonna put this this cover in. All right guys, it is in. Now let's fix this rubber here. All right guys, mirror somewhat done. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go and put the mirror into the door. Then we're gonna start running a quick test, make sure the power folding mirror works. Then we can, we can proceed. Let's put the mirror into the door right now. Okay, now we put the 3 screws that hold it, guys. All right, mirror is in, guys. So guys, we're gonna do a quick test. We're gonna connect everything and double check, make sure it works. Right now we got everything connected. For the power, we're gonna use the big yellow. That should give us power. Okay, now we connect this guy here. All right guys, let's give it a try. Nice. Oh yeah, it works. Again, close. Yeah baby, another one bite the dust. All right guys, everything works. So now we can proceed. All right guys, I almost forgot. This is the new switch. This is the old one. As you can see, the difference is just the added button. That's it. So 2 screws that hold it, we're just gonna swap them out. All right guys, so now we have to run the cable from here to the other side. So I'm gonna start on the passenger side so we can run the cable, okay? So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna remove that grommet. We're just gonna remove the one in the door, not the other one. The other one is way too hard to take out. Okay, so I'm just fishing the wire through the grommet. Gotta take this cover off too, just so I can see. This is all clips. You just unclip it. All right, I got it, guys. Whew, got it. All right guys, so I tied the cable. We're gonna pull it through here. It'll be easier this way. We have to maneuver a little bit. All right guys, the cable is in. Let's take it off here first. This cable is gonna come through here. All right guys, we're gonna put a couple zip ties inside this guy as well. All right guys, this is pretty much done here. I ran my extra wire that's going to the other side to get the turn signal stuff. So I'm just making a connector for it. All right guys, so we put the speaker back in. That's fairly easy, you know how to do that. We zip tie all our cable for the passenger side. Looks really nice. All we have to do is literally put the door panel. We're not going back here anymore. Put the door panel back, and then we move on to the other side. Before we move on to the other side, I gotta run these cable all the way to the driver's side. All right guys, the cable is through. Now we're gonna zip tie it over here so it's out of the way. Yeah, I get it. Here. All right guys. Okay guys, I don't know if you could see my cable. There you go. And it goes all the way to the other side. Now let's go to the other side and start to finish everything up. We're gonna put these covers that goes over here, this cover that go over here, and that cover. All right guys, now the cable is through. I should be able to take this guy off here. Let me unravel some of that cable as well here too. All right guys, what we're gonna do is run the cable. Okay guys, so now we gotta run the cable through the rubber grommet. Okay, I got it. So now I'm gonna run the cable, the zip tie the other way. Yeah, it's inside somewhere, guys. All right, I got it, guys. All right, guys, so I'm just tying the cable to the big zip tie so I can pull it through the door jamb. Okay, got it. The cable is through. Now we can take out the big zip tie. All right, let's put the rubber grommet back in place. Done. All right, guys, I forgot that I have to run one more wire in the interior. All right, good. All right, guys, so we got all the cables connected for the turn signal mirror. Now what we're going to just do, we're gonna install everything for the power folding mirror right now. All right, guys, I don't know if you can see, so everything is connected, it's zip tie. I'll zoom in so you guys can see. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of solder right over here, and then we're gonna finish this up right here. I got a couple of zip tie I need to install there. That's about it, guys. Then we gotta do the turn signal. Alrighty, this is done, my dude. Alright, guys, we're gonna test the mirror one more time, make sure it works. Alright, guys, should be another test just to make sure the mirror is closing. Okay, ready, set. Yeah. Yep. I can't see. The other one closes, right? Alright, guys, everything works. Now let's just try to finish up the turn signal. Now it's that time to do the thing. So we're gonna do it over here just because it's just a lot easier over here. Okay, so that's how I did it on the last one. Okay, guys, so we're just gonna take out a little bit of the tape right here. All right, guys, if I remember correctly, one of them is a blue one, a small blue one. All right, guys, I know it's one of those little blue one. I can't remember which one because they're all the same size. So what I'm gonna have to do is test them all. All right, I found one, guys. This one is a touch thicker than the other smaller one. I was looking for the small one and I forgot. It's just a little thicker one. I'll show you guys in a little bit. Let me cover the other prick that I did. Okay, guys, so it's not the blue one that has the purple, the twisted pair. That might be a speaker, so definitely not that one. Okay, there's a blue one back here. It's a smaller one. So look at the size. I don't know, you see the one that doesn't have any tape on it? It's a little thicker than all the other smaller blue, so it's the thicker one. Okay, guys, keep that in mind. That's one of them. All right, guys, I double checked and I know this is the right one for the driver's side. So now I'm gonna make a connector that connect to this guy, and then we're gonna route this here to come this way. Okay, guys, so now we're gonna put some soldering over here because I made a connector for this guy. There we go. Make sure it has a really good connection. All right, good. All right, looks good. So I'm gonna put a little bit of tape over here real quick. All right, guys, I'm just gonna shrink this guy. This guy is pretty much ready. Let me wait for this to cool down a little. All right, guys, so I made the connectors. I didn't connect anything yet, so I made the connector for the green, which goes to the passenger side. I have the extra connector I made for the passenger side. I believe it's a brown one, guys. All right, guys, I'm pretty sure it's this guy. Well, we're gonna test it real quick. That's it, guys, that's it. So guys, there are 3 brown cable. Like the bigger brown is the one that you need. Okay, do emergency again. I need you to tell me if it's working because I can't see. No? All right, guys, so it's the next day and we finally had to stop because we're getting tired. We're having an issue with the passenger. We couldn't get it to work properly, so it's the next day. We're just gonna go ahead and try to finish up everything. We know everything works except the passenger side, so the only thing we're going to change, let me show you real quick. We had the ground over here. We're not gonna put it over here. We're gonna actually run another wire that goes to the factory ground that's on the kick panel. So that's what I'm gonna do. I already ran the wire through the door jamb right here. Comes out this way. This is it right here. So what I'm just going to do, I'm going to put the connector on it. That's it. All right, guys, I got this guy ready here. Okay. All right, guys, this is ready. You can see it's connected. Now I gotta make a connector for this guy so I can use that factory ground connector. All right, guys, so I use a factory ground point right here for the light, just to make sure there was no interference with the other stuff. This is completed. The only thing I have to do here, I'm gonna make this wire look real nice here. Then we're gonna fix this bundle right there, and then fix all these wires here, and then we can start putting stuff back on this side. All right, guys, now we can really put all the cables back in here. All right, guys, this is ready. Let's put this back in here. All right, guys, so we got that side ready. So we're gonna basically start putting everything back in here. I don't need to show you guys how to do this. It's fairly simple. The same way you took it out, you put it back in. That's it. Okay, let's go to the other side and then figure out why this mirror is not working. All right, I mean, not the mirror, the turn signal. Let's go. All right, guys, all my cable are completely done and zip ties. It goes through this hole here, comes here, and goes out through this grommet here, and comes out this way. The only thing I need to connect it is this guy right here to the factory ground point, and then we can do one more test. All right, guys, as you can see, this is my blue connector for the ground cable. So now what we're going to do, we're gonna test everything. Guys, there we go, both working. I'll show you guys what it looks like at night. Lovely, right? Here we go, both of them working. Nice, right? All right, guys, let's go and try to finish this guy up. What's left, we're gonna put the door panel back, we're gonna put the speakers back, the tweeter, this panel, that panel underneath here, and this guy. So I'm just gonna fast forward this guy. So, all right, let's go. All right, guys, it's time for the final touches. So let me show you what you guys ready? There you go. Look how beautiful this is in the sun, guys. This is so gorgeous, so nice, guys. So this is what we decided to go in. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, we have one for each side. So let's go and put the final touches on, and then I'm gonna test the power folding mirror opening and closing. Let's go. All right, guys, let's put this bad boy on. It should be fairly easy. Just line everything up. Yeah, baby. All right, guys, here you guys go. Look how beautiful this is, guys. Wow, we looks beautiful, right, guys? Okay, let's go to the other side. So last cap is on. There you go. It looks beautiful. So we're gonna go through the settings real quick. Unlock, beauty, lock, nice, unlock, Beauty. Still, everything else still work the same way. So you press the button, it locks. If you unlock it, it would unlock, and you still have your turn signal here. Let me do it again so you guys can see. Nice. The mirror is all good. Looks really good. This is what it looks like. You'll get another look at night. So it is all good. It looks really beautiful. Power folding mirror is all done, guys. Alrighty. Alright guys, power folding mirror on the 2020 on the Accord is all done. There we go, looks beautiful, right guys, with the cap and the new turn signal, and it's full. So thank you again for watching. Like and subscribe. Tell me what you think. Until the next time, peace.